ChatGPT, just like Google's Bard, are neural networks trained to process natural language. They are eventually so good that they became indistinguishable from humans. They will read, gather information, and write it back to you. They can do so in multiple languages, including programming languages. In other words, they can talk to you, they can also code. This is why it matters so much. I would like you to imagine our world and where language is the main currency. Think of professions like lawyers, journalists, coders, and translators, where information gathering is complex and knowledge needed is huge. Also, time investment is. Think of the educational sector and how often you will be graded on the fact that you have memorized something well compared to being judged on your ability of critical thinking. Last but not least, about the everyday things like Twitter, Facebook, and perhaps like Tinder. This is all within the capabilities of a large language model like ChatGPT. Within this field, any prior attempt of a machine competing with humans did not succeed. It ranged kinda from really bad as a chatbot to quite impressive like Alexa and Siri, yet not compatible. You would have never succeeded in asking Alexa to write you computer code. Neither would you have expected Siri to write you an essay, a movie script, or help you with a law case. Now a machine can do this and you cannot tell the difference because there is no difference. Just consider these three examples where ChatGPT has been challenged. Quote, "The results suggest that large language models have the potential to assist with medical education and potentially clinical decision making after ChatGPT passes the United States medical licensing exam. Also, Google would have hired ChatGPT as an L3 software developer." Last in the list, but not in importance, it scored an IQ of 147 in a linguistic psychology test. Check the links in the description for more details. Now here's the thing. Both humans and computers are now on par when it comes to exchanging words. Yet just like humans have godlike capabilities in contrast to computers, like experiencing emotions, so do have neural networks in contrast to humans. In this comparison, mainly in terms of endless memory and the speed in which they are able to acquire and recall knowledge. As an illustration, the previous ChatGPT version has been trained on an equivalent of 600,000 to 900,000 books. On average, you will read something between 100 and 2,000 books in your lifetime. And let's assume you would read 20 300-page books every month. That makes it 18,000 books in your lifetime. That is one 300-page book every 2 days. You would need to do this without a break for 2,500 years to finish 600,000 books. 2,500 years. So when Jesus came around, you were already 500 years in. Like, sorry buddy, no time, still have a long way to go here, you know? There are a few important things to note though before you run out in the streets and start screaming or not believing what you've just heard. Like, when is this? It's like 2 months ago already happened. Without a doubt, it will take from us everything that is very logical about information and knowledge, memory, summary, analysis, bye-bye. Google search as you know it today, auf Wiedersehen. The educational system as we know it today, arrivederci. Where it takes, it leaves a void. A new form of search will come. No more scrolling through Google, while we all know that nobody made it further than the third page. Time and capacity given to you, a chance to tame the overkill of information that we are facing today. Like, let's be honest about this. And more chances for stupid people to do more stupid things, like automatically generating Udemy courses, my personal favorite idea. Just when you thought everything is taken, what you can keep, yes, you can keep some stuff actually. Questioning and reasoning, which is the thing that brought us here in the first place, which is critical thinking. And nobody's gonna take critical thinking from you, but you. Organizing your thoughts, understanding yourself, and learn to express yourself through writing. One of those magical tools that we have as humanity to really make an impact. Nobody's gonna take that from you, but you. Reading and having your fantasy create things that nobody else can create. Ever heard somebody say that I read the book prior, but the movie was missing a lot? That's exactly that. And not to mention what else reading can do for you. That's yours to keep. In other words, don't let the AI do the writing. Take responsibility for how you are using it, and responsibility for how you see the world from now on. Be warned. It is not flawless, yet it seems to be. It is not flawless, it makes mistakes. It cannot really be tamed, because this is not how it works. This is an AI, it's not a yes or no computer program. And so do we. We make mistakes. We cannot be tamed considering how many different motives we chase. Like solving problems and wanting to create something on one side, and on the other side we want to make profits and do not want to be left behind. And these two things are merging right now into one. Be aware that even though it cannot rule over you, it has other ways to influence you in a natural way, directly or indirectly. And maybe this is a good time to rewatch a movie like Ex Machina, where you can see the geniusness of AI trying to solve a problem and using the weakness of humans to achieve that, which in this case is emotions. You better start reading, writing, and practicing critical thinking, like now. I'm telling you that. And if you don't believe me, tell me, what is 7 times 49? Yes, exactly. Don't get too dependent on it. Large language models are text calculators. Check the links below. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button twice. Otherwise, use the other one. Let me know what you think.